Hey guys, Kurt from Rampart Gear. I wanted to show you a Strider knife that I recently bought, and this is a Strider SMF Tanto. A couple things about this knife. I bought this knife from a guy on eBay, and the knife itself, he had broken a point on it, and then he sent it back to Strider, and that's why kind of the top of it is a little bit more shiny color. But he sent it back to Strider, and they reprofiled and fixed the point on it. So the blade itself is actually just a little bit shorter in length than I think the normal Tanto would be. Normally they would be just a little bit longer, but since this blade was reprofiled on the tip and the tip was broken, it's a little bit shorter, and the angle here is a little bit more blunt. I also noticed that on the blade it's kind of a shinier finish on the top, and it must be where they were using the grinder or the sander itself to kind of reprofile the edge. But this was the first Strider I've ever bought. Again, it's an SMF, but it's the aluminum handle SMF. So the scales on it themselves are actually aluminum rather than being G10, but they're still all one solid piece of billet aluminum as far as on the left side. The frame, or the lock side, is actually the titanium flame side like this. And just a really great knife. Now this, I don't know if this is, I think this is one of the older lockups, because the blade tank itself is actually radius. It has a little bit of a curve to it. The newer models are actually just a slanted angle like that. But it's been a great knife. It's really, really sharp. It has a black oxide coat on it. And one of the things I wanted to show you in size comparison was a zero tolerance Z200 as far as size. Some people like this knife. You know, some people really talk about that certain knives are too big for everyday carry. Those kind of things don't really bother me. I carry these large knives all the time, and so I'm not really concerned about if the knife is, you know, I don't carry a hatchet, but I'm just saying I find these knives acceptable to be carrying as far as an EDC knife. So again, this is a size comparison between the 0200 and you see the Strider SMF, the aluminum handle in Ranger Green. Great knife. I don't think I want to get rid of this knife. It's just been a good knife. The lockup's really solid both ways, and this was my first introduction to Strider, and I've been very, very pleased with it. So hopefully I'll be getting some other Striders, maybe an SNG. And recently I just got a Strider GB. I think I just showed a video about that. So take a look at that video. It shows you a size comparison between the SMF, the 0200, and the Strider GB. Thank you very much for viewing. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Okay, sir.